Hi guys, Chris and PJ here live in the Dream Giveaway Garage.
Happy Thursday.
Very important Thursday, PJ. The very last hours. It's the last call for the last call is what it is. And for the Classic RT. Last day to win the Plum Crazies. What, 11 hours left?
Yeah. I mean, yesterday you said it's been one time in 17 years that we've done this. I guess 2 times now.
Twice in 17 years we've done a pair of Plum Crazies. Back in 2013, Eugene G, right?
Yeah.
Won. And that was a life-changing win for him and for his wife and family.
I'm going to put their picture up again because, you know, this is what you could be looking like when you're handing those
Right.
keys in your
Yeah,
hand.
all excited.
Yeah. It could be you.
And what day we're going to pull the winner? March 6th?
March 6th. So, yeah, don't call tomorrow and say who won. Although we will have lots of people who call.
And why does it take that long to pull a winner?
Well, because if you mailed in your order by today's postmark date, we do have to wait for the Postal Service. I know they're fast, but they're not that fast.
They're not fast, PJ. They might have been fast back when you were, you know, hanging around there.
Well, put it this way, March 6th fast from
March
February
6th.
20th.
That'll work. What an amazing pair. I was talking to Lori today about these vehicles. This isn't just a pair of Challengers. Both of these are limited production, high performance Challengers. In fact, the highest performance available to their eras, almost. This is a 446 pack, not a Hemi car. Hemi would have been a little bit better on the performance scale. But this one, 807 horsepower Hellcat, they probably should have called it a Hellcat Superstock, but they probably thought that there was too many syllables. So they just call it a Superstock, but let me show you. Hellcat engine right there, 6.2 liter supercharged. All those accoutrements, those purpley things, are from our good friends at American Car Craft, so that you can display this at a car show.
And look at that word right there, Chris.
Hemi. Go ahead and ask. Ask the famous question.
Does that thing got a Hemi?
Does that thing have a Hemi? It's got a supercharged Hemi, 6.2 liter. How rare is that? 1 of 27. Definitely the more rare of the two, or the rarer of the two, if you, however you do your superlatives. This one, I had known that it was 1 of 1,640, but somebody wrote Kathy, and I confirmed it earlier today, that there's a further breakdown on those, and that is 1 of 847 with the 4-speed. So makes it more rare. This one has that Super Track pack on the rear. That means it's got the Dana 60 and the Super Fun 410s, 411s. Super Fun gears on the back. Have a whole lot of drag race action going on. And no matter how incredible this was for 1970, this thing, that probably did what, in the 12s stock? But look at those tires. Look how narrow those tires are, but that's what it was in 70. This, the world's only production muscle car that came with drag radials. So we've got meaty tires back there, like a 305 something 18 on the back. This will run the 10s all day long.
Sean says, I can't believe it's ending. Seems like yesterday, just watching your April 1st video when you launched these beauties.
No fooling.
Yeah, right. Roger says, absolutely amazing. And as you can tell, Roger, we've already pre-popped the hood here today. Chris
And we're going to fire this one up because we fired that one up yesterday. You only have until midnight to enter. PJ.
Alan says, if I win them, I'll bring the hot biscuits and plum jam.
I haven't had plum jam in ages, PJ.
Alan says, good afternoon, gentlemen. What type of racing fuel is used in the Hellcat run on the strip?
So that's interesting. So this, unlike the Demon, doesn't have, well, one, it doesn't require you to put the high octane in, and by that I mean 100 octane or higher. And the tuning doesn't allow you to go from 807 to 840 if you were to put in 100 octane or higher, like the Demon would do. So honestly, you could put 93 in it and run it all day long.
Really?
Absolutely. And over on here, you definitely want premium fuel as well. What an amazing pair. Again, both limited production Challengers. This one retailed for, I think, over $100,000. And back in the day, I think I was wrong. I think I was talking around $3,500. Maybe I was talking about a different car. Definitely over $4,000 for a Challenger this loaded in 1970. So what are you going to do? Which one are you going to drive first? Which one are you going to have the most fun in? You tell us.
Dwayne says, I never owned a muscle car in my life. I would love those two purple Passion Beauties. Come to the great state of Mississippi.
Mississippi. How many winners have we had from Mississippi?
I'll have to look. We've had a few.
We've had a few.
Ruben says the Mustangs never came to Texas. We're sorry about that.
Darn it, you mean the Shelbys. Yeah, the Shelby winner will be here next Friday.
Next Friday, yeah.
Yeah, 8 days from now, and he will get the keys to those. Air Force veteran, and we thank him for his service. And people ask, do you have to be a veteran to win? No.
We don't ask that.
No. When you enter, do we ask you if you're a veteran? we don't know if you're a veteran until we're talking to you if you're the winner and you tell us that you're a veteran.
All we know is
that's
that
the only way we know.
You have a ticket number, and that's all we know.
It's all we know. It's all by ticket.
Danny
number.
says super stock he's going to drive first, and Danielle says 6-pack first for sure.
6-pack. Okay.
Daniel and Danny, big battle going on with that.
And you know, Dodge is coming out with a 6-pack again for 2025. We won't talk about that today, but we're definitely going to be watching and seeing if that becomes a popular Dodge Charger, the new gen Charger.
Brian says, how long do you have to wait to pick them up? You're right. I mean, if this isn't even drawn until March 6th, then we got to get a couple weeks for an award ceremony. But maybe it could be, if you're local, it could be March 7th.
It's almost happened. However, I will tell you that the award ceremony is traditionally 2 to 3 weeks after the winner pull. That allows the winner to look on their calendar, figure out what Friday they can get a plane down here to the Tampa Bay area, and that we can get them a hotel night for the hotel stay for the night. So usually 2 to 3 weeks after the winner pulls. So we will have the winner ceremony sometime next month.
Yeah, we'll get insurance on there. We'll work with you to get all the paperwork done. So it does take about a week or so to get all that done, and then another week to get everything finalized. So yeah, we'd love to see you down here, getting those 2 keys for when you win these 2 incredible purple machines.
And don't worry, there will be a brand new giveaway on March 1st. Yes, I know you guys are wondering. I'm not going to give you any more sneak peeks on
Larry
Easter
says,
eggs.
let me hear that roar with that wine.
Let's do it.
Thank you, Larry.
You want some wine with your roar?
So when you get this in here, I mean, we're looking at some of the screen stuff that you've got here, like some of the ACC stuff down here. And then you kind of, once you get in and hit the buttons, you'll be able to start seeing more of the stuff that happens.
And I like the purple accents in there. They're very, very nice. So let's stay at idle. Keep the camera right there, okay, PJ? All right, let this baby warm up. You can see that idle is a little high, and it'll come all the way back down. Going to let the software load. Then look on over here. We haven't shown this in a while, but there's the SRT dashboard. And this gives you, do you want track? Do you want sport?
That's got a nice low idle
Do you want
sound.
custom? Now look at this. What kind of power, what's going on here? Whoop, what happened there? 807 horsepower, street feel for the transmission, paddle shifters are on, so on and so forth. And again, we can go back here to the drive modes and take a look at it. Go ahead, PJ, go back there.
I'm going to hop up front.
Oh, you're going to go up front, okay. You guys ready? Let's see if there's some wine with that roar.
listening to that supercharger take in all that air.
Remember, we're running on the red key. That means you can get that 807 horsepower. I couldn't hear the whine from in here, but I'm hoping that you guys could, that it got picked up there. Also, you're going to say, how am I going to take this out to dinner? I'm not going to trust this to the valet at the Burger King. Then you hit valet. Valet mode will limit the performance of your vehicle, and you have to enter a PIN code to go in and out. Now, we haven't set this with a PIN code. The winner will get to do that. But that way, you can eat your Whopper without any worries, and when you come back out, you know that your valet wasn't romping on your car.
Dana wants to know how many miles are on the Superstock. I don't know if you can see that on this.
I did see it. I thought it was like 1,405.
How much was that? Sorry, I couldn't hear.
1405.
Yeah, we had to get it to the point where it's braked in.
That's correct. I think it's 500 on this one. It's certainly 500 on the Corvettes. You have to get a minimum of that number of miles on them so that you can get all the horsepower. It unlocks. That's a engine warranty safety mechanism that they have built into the software of all these brand new vehicles. Amazing car. Think about it. Back in the day, if you wanted 390 horsepower, what'd you have to give up? Air conditioning, power windows, power seats. You couldn't have any of that stuff. Now, you probably could have got an AM/FM radio. But now, 807 horsepower, you've got all the goodies. Power windows, Sirius XM.
And it's not just goodies in there, it's goodies out here.
Yeah, let's take one more look at that, shall we?
Yeah, quite impressive. Definitely not 1970s, but you get the point.
Yeah, look at that. What a beautiful car. Absolutely love it. 807 horse. Daily driver, you can make it one. Take that out on the weekends. You got to be in it to win it. In it to win it, and even if you are, today's the day. Kathy, give them a promo code that they can use for today to get those entries before midnight and get some bonus tickets.
I saw that she put one in there, CHL5X.
5X. It's the same code as yesterday.
Good stuff.
Indeed. Any questions? This will be our last video on these two vehicles until the award ceremony. So if you have any questions on either of them, please ask away.
Bobcat says, I'm a SS Chevelle guy, but I got some tickets on these two plum crazies.
And I would as well. And the Chevelle is very nice, the LS6 powered Chevelle.
Dwayne says, I definitely want to be the next person to hold the check in the Dream Giveaway garage.
Right, the big check.
As well as those keys, just like our 2013 winner.
Right. Yeah,
right
Eugene G. from the great state of Tennessee at that time. And as PJ said earlier in the video, this is only the second time in 17 years we've given away a pair of plum crazy Dodges. So don't miss this opportunity. I guarantee you we're not doing another plum crazy pair up anytime soon. So don't miss out. Don't dilly-dally. Don't say you're going to put it off until tomorrow. Do it now. Help out those 8 great charities, veterans charities, children's charities, Mothers Against Drunk Driving. Get those entries to win before midnight tonight. PJ?
Yeah, I'll put up the charities list right there so you can see everything. But yeah, you're doing some great work when you make a donation to win these prizes. So thank you for everything that you guys are doing out there. And we'll keep doing what we do here.
Right. Keep those fingers crossed. Keep those donations coming in until midnight tonight. And we will see you
That's it.
tomorrow with more great fun. No, you know what? We will see you on Monday with more great fun, more great action, more great grand prizes. It only happens right here in our favorite place on earth where you can